What's going on, guys? FaZe, Blaziken, or Lucas here, and I hope you guys are all having a great day so far. Today I'm going to be answering some of your guys' questions. I asked you guys to ask me questions on Twitter with the hashtag AskBlaziken, and you guys asked so many questions, like there are literally so many questions on my phone right now. I haven't done a Q&A in a little while. The last one that I did was with my sister when I was in California, and I haven't done one by myself in a while, so let's get right into this. I have a lot of questions to answer, and I gotta answer them very quickly because my phone's almost out of battery, but besides that, let's answer some questions. Hashtag AskBlaziken, what would you be doing if you weren't in FaZe? I'd be in college right now. I wouldn't be working, I'd just be studying. Right now, at this very moment, at 6 p.m. on Tuesday, I'd probably be in a college cafeteria eating food. That's what I'd be doing, because I like food. Devin asks, what's your favorite thing at the FaZe house? That right there is my favorite thing at the FaZe house. My setup, this setup that I have here at the FaZe house is like literally my dream gaming setup. There's not a single thing, except for maybe my mouse, that I would change about the setup. I don't have a setup like this back in California where I live. I'm trying to build, you know, a similar one, but this is definitely like the coolest thing for me at the FaZe house. Hashtag AskBlaziken, what was your biggest dream as a child? I had a lot of dreams when I was younger, but my biggest one by far was I really wanted to become a professional soccer player when I was younger. Football, for you Europeans out there, don't hate me for saying soccer. I played it every day. It was like my number one passion, and I wanted to go pro, and one day I just really didn't want to go pro anymore, and I started this whole gaming stuff, and now I have the setup. This one right here. Yeah, anyway. Hashtag AskBlaziken, what do you think of the like button instead of the favorite? For those of you guys who aren't addicted to Twitter, let me show you guys what this guy's talking about. I don't know how well you guys can see this, but if you see right down here, there's a little heart, and if you click it, you like instead of favoriting. The favorite is no longer on Twitter. I honestly don't really care. It's kind of weird. I tweeted out earlier that it changes everything, but it doesn't really change everything. It doesn't really matter. I don't know. I personally like the favorite more. I think it's kind of dumb that Twitter's doing this whole like thing. I think it's like, I feel like Twitter is trying too hard to like be like other social networks like Facebook and stuff like that. I don't know. I favorite a lot of tweets, or I used to favorite a lot of tweets. I have 83,000 favorites. That's because that's the way I interact with you guys, or like my fans on Twitter the most, but I guess now I have 83,000 likes. I don't really know if that's a good or a bad thing, but let's move on to the next question. Hashtag AskBlaziken, why do you spend so much money on Counter-Strike? Thank you for reminding me, Dylan. If that's even really your name. I don't know, man. Honestly, like, the game's fun, and I'm a little bit addicted, and I've spent a little bit too much money on it, but I'm usually really good with spending money. I never really give myself gifts, and recently I've just given myself a lot of gifts on Csgo, and that's the excuse that I make for myself. Hashtag AskBlaziken, slap Apex. The fuck is Apex? Hashtag AskBlaziken, slap Tico. Yo.
What's up?
You busy right now?
Watching Vitality, actually.
Yo, can I ask you something real quick for my Q&A?
No, you're not getting a fist bump. You're not getting shit.
Yo, Apex, are you downstairs? Yo, can I ask you something for my Q&A real quick? What do you mean? I gotta ask you real close. What are you doing? Come on. Adam asks, what made you want to start trickshotting? FaZe, more specifically Apex and Rain, they pretty much got me to start trickshotting. For a long time I was a sniper, and then I was a knife feeder where I, you know, just went for feeds with the tomahawk and the knife, and then once Apex started doing his road to a kill cam and Rain started doing his free-for-all trickshotting, I really started getting into trickshotting. And now I'm excited for Black Ops 3. Even though it's a more futuristic game, I think it's gonna be fun. I'm hyped. No. Haman asks, show us your messed up toe. No, I will not put that on YouTube. Not because I don't want to, I just don't want to gross you guys the fuck out. So yeah, no. If you want a $2 million lottery ticket, what are the top 3 things you would do with it? Easy. Retire my parents, buy a pet sloth, go to Machu Picchu with my best friend. Machu Picchu is in Peru, for those of you who don't know. How many years have you been in the @FaZe clan? I've been in the @FaZe clan for actually exactly 11 months to the date. I joined January 3rd, 2015, so yeah, 11 months. Where did you get the name Blaziken from? I've had the gamer tag Blaziken since I was about 13 years old, and the reason that I made it, for those of you guys who don't know or have never heard of that before, Blaziken's actually a Pokemon. It was my favorite Pokemon when I used to play Pokemon back when I was super young, the first video game that I played, and I thought it'd be like a really cool memory to like name myself after my favorite Pokemon and my favorite video game, my first video game of all time, and you know, it's kind of always just stuck with that. And that is actually my first and only only ever like online ID. I've always been Blaziken. Before that, I was still playing Xbox, but my gamer tag was just my name. Literally just like first and last name on Xbox, no spaces, that was it. Colin asks, how's life at the FaZe house treating you? It's good, and it's definitely a lot of fun, and it has been a lot of fun, but it's also been, especially recently, it's been kind of lonely here. It's hard, especially for me, maybe not for some of the other guys, but especially for me, just being away from like my really good friends, like the people that I could talk to about anything, and like my family and shit too. Like it's just, sometimes it's kind of hard. But you guys actually like really helped me out with that a lot. Like just all the nice things and like cool things, or like anything you guys do to like support me, and like it really cheers me up a lot, and I appreciate that. Like I don't know why I just said that in the middle of the video, but yeah. If you could relive any moment of school, which one would you relive? High school, middle school, or elementary? High school, and I'll do you one better, my second semester of my senior year. If I could relive that, that'd probably be like the time that I would want to relive. I had super easy classes, way too much free time, the best homies ever, and I was like just starting to blow up on YouTube, and I was like, I mean, I don't even think you can consider calling it blowing up, but I was starting to get a lot bigger on YouTube. I was starting to do YouTube a lot more, and it was just, that was a really, really fun semester. That was a really fun time of my life. But like, that's some shit that I would say when I'm like 60 or 70 years old. Like, I don't want to relive anything right now. I just want to keep going forward and keep just doing the stuff that I'm doing now. But yeah, guys, that wraps up this Q&A for me today. I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you guys did, as always, feel free to leave a like on this video. If you're new, feel free to subscribe as well. But yeah, that's pretty much been it for me today. I hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys have a great day. Always remember to stay slothy out there wherever you are in the world. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. I don't know why I'm saying that again. Peace.